Neil seems like he's so energized when he's playing with you guys. Has he ever articulated to you like what it is about Pearl Jam that gets him like so pumped?
He called me last summer. They were mixing Mirrorball and Atmos, and he was so generous and so kind, like in terms of, he just goes, man, like, your guys' playing on this is so great. And I think I move so fast from record to record. I don't really get a chance to listen back, but I'm really listening to how you guys chose to play, and I appreciate it so much, and I hope we get to do it again. And of course you're like, oh, can we please do that again? Because we'll give you more space, and we'll be so much better than we were in 1995.
After him playing, he plays the song once for us. We learn the chords, and he's like, okay, we're going to record it. And then you record it, and it's like, done, great. It's like, I was just,
warming up.
Mostly we were just trying to remember the chords, which of course he loves because that's how he is. He's like, oh, that's great. It's like, which is fun. But playing with Neil is, that's such an honor. It's just like incredible,
Yeah, he seems so just like open and connected to whatever it is that sends him information and inspiration.
Yeah. And then he just loses his mind, and then you get to lose your mind too. It's just like playing, 3 chords, which is, there's nothing more satisfying than having transcendence in 3 chords, where it's like, it's not, it's not all the years of your studying music, and it's not, any sort of science or any kind of, anything that is rigor. It's just literally joyful play with 3 notes.
How long does it take you guys to get comfortable with somebody like that in the studio? Like, do you go in there super nervous, or like, is there a period of time where you have to sort of settle in?
I remember that session. I remember sweating a lot. and then I got crazy sick like the 4th or 5th day. Like, I think that was the day they recorded.
Was it even that many days? How many days was it?
It was 5 days total, but it was 4 days of recording the Neil songs. And then the 5th day, they went in and they recorded that version of I Got Id.
Okay.
But I had the flu for 2 days. So it might have just been like pushing down the pressure and the anxiety and just trying to, and the focus, and you're in the studio with like one of your favorite, if not your favorite artist ever, and not wanting to let him down and let the whole session down.
And none of us are studio musicians. I mean, there's people that can come in and like chart things out in 2 seconds, like play by ear in such a way that, lots and lots of people can do that. That's certainly not ever been so, you're kind of trying to find the basic chords and then quickly find something that helps those chords. And it was nerve-wracking for me, for sure.
Yeah, me too. I mean, half the record, because I listened to the Atmos mix after he said that they mixed it, and half the record I'm like, I don't remember playing that at all.
Wow.
Like, there's places where I'm moving a lot, and I'm going like, man, I don't remember playing that at all.
Do you like it when you hear it back?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's probably one of my favorite things that we've ever done, and I think it's partly like that it was largely like a dream. It felt like a dream because he would come in. Well, he had 2 songs at the start. He had Act of Love and Downtown. And then he would go stay on his boat at night and come in. And I remember like the 2nd or 3rd day he came in with the ocean, and it was like 6 pieces of paper taped together. And it was like, just, like Bob Dylan verse, just like 20 verses and kind of going like, oh shit, like this is going to be a lot. But it was essentially 3 chords for 8 minutes.
Yeah. He was just going back to wherever he was staying on his boat. Is that what he was saying? Yeah. He was just going back to his boat and like, smoking weed and fucking writing new songs, and then he'd come in and go, okay, here's this next song, So we were just experiencing it with him in that moment. So he was just happy to have him turn into something, and we were just kind of on for the ride.